Like, I see a problem, and everybody else sees the problem. I think most people think that the problem is that the world is a problem and life sucks. I'm only a pessimist if there's no room for change. You know, if we actually can't do anything to affect our situation, then me talking about how there's 25,000 people starving every day, I'm just a doomsayer. You know, but if we can do something about it and we're not doing it, then I am a call to arms, and we can do something about it. You know, there are people starving, there are people dying, there are people killing themselves and contracting cancer and erecting light posts in the middle of the jungle, and we can do stuff to stop all of that before it is perpetuated to the point that it consumes all life on this planet. You know, so that's what, for me, that's what everything is about. Rather than distraction from the problem, everything has become ways to affect positive change, you know, battling this problem. So, it's not to say that I can't talk about anything else, but socializing is time for discussion. You know, and art and media is methods of conveying a message. And everything, man, reading is education. It's not, you know, I'm not bored. I don't get bored every day because there's too much work to be done. There's too much to do to be bored, and man, I'm not a hater. I am not a hater. But I look around and it's like everybody's frustrated with Kanye West and his ego. And we all look at these big-time rappers who are being supported by the industry just talking about how much money they have, and we think, well, I'm a better rapper than that. I'm better than that. And you are better than that. We are better than that. But then what we do, what some of y'all have been doing, is you turn that and then your song just becomes about how much better you are than everybody else, than Lil Wayne. You know, and it's like gangster rap has been dead a long time ago. You know, and oh, say what you want. But then, you know, so there was gangster rap. I mean, there was hip-hop. And then there was, like, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, dance. I mean, I guess, like, MC Hammer. What the hell is that? You know, then there's gangster rap. Then there's money music, which is what they're doing. Money music. That's what Lil Wayne is. You know, he's not talking about, I'm going to kill you. He's talking about, I'm going to spend more than you at the club. And so, what we have, we do ego rap. So, that's, you know, in response to money music, we say, fuck your money music. All you do is talk about how much you grind and how many Range Rovers you got, and I'm a real rapper, and I got the lyrical flow, so let me flow on for 5 minutes about how much flow I have, and then I will just fucking hit you with the flow upside the dome until you are all flowed out, and an album goes by, a generation goes by, and nothing is said. Nothing has been said. Nothing has been said since NWA. I mean, that's not true, but it's like this is the first time. It's just very frustrating because you can't talk to anybody anymore. You can't say, hey, what were you trying to say with your song? You know, you can't say, have a point, maybe. Have a point. Because then people are offended. Because our egos are so inflated to the point that they're about to pop. Everybody's got the biggest ego that if you say one little thing, if you say like, hey, I didn't really understand what you meant by this entire song, it was mostly gibberish. You know, and people are offended by that. I'm not trying to be offensive. I am afraid. You know, I am afraid that if we all don't stop being so afraid to change our ways of thinking, living, and rapping, that, you know, the hip-hop scene, along with all life on planet Earth, is going to be gone a lot quicker than we all are expecting. You know, and it's not about you suck, because we all are great. But it's, you know, you guys may think that I have egotistical shit when I say, like, God told me to write this, or I speak like Jesus or something, but I mean, if you guys really want to, if we could ever have a conversation, which is impossible on YouTube, I understand, I would try to explain how I don't believe that any of us are rapping. As much as I do not believe that Shakespeare was writing, nor do I believe that Picasso was painting, nor do I believe that those are trees out there, nor do I believe that this is a person right here. It is all God. Everything is God. Everything is sacred. It's all around us. You know, and we could be living in heaven in the Garden of Eden if we didn't think that planet Earth was a test, or planet Earth was a punishment, or planet Earth was a mistake. You know, if we develop a real sense of something, anything, more than yourself, you know, more than how great you are. Because I know we're all great. You know, but it's got to be about the big picture. It's got to be about the whole. It's got to be about the connection to the Tao, one love. You know, that's what I think Bob Marley was trying to say. And if we just keep talking about how great we rap, you know, instead of rapping greatly about how great the world is, or how fucked we are, or how we can take those two facts and put them together to make a bright path to walk on, then all is lost. So this is a video that you could respond to. I was talking to Prince E about maybe we should do a collaborative vlog, so if you see this, man, I would love to hear your thoughts. Maybe you could make a response, maybe Anomaly, you could make a response, maybe Taekwon Flow, or TR, or Phonics, or Ramzo, or Mike Colombo, or Mr. Meredith, or Wax, or any of y'all could say something. You know, because I'm starved for substance, and I'm worried about the state of our world. And I'm even more worried because I feel like none of y'all are worried. But it's not that we should stop with just worrying. Somebody said, how does worrying about the starving people feed them? Well, I mean, it's not that we should be worrying. We should be doing. But, you know, what are we doing?